This is Catalyst Church. It may look like just a building, but it's way more than that. This is where the music plays, the lights shine, and worship fills the room, where Sundays come alive. But behind the scenes, there's a whole team of people making it all happen.
Hey, I'm Joel Turner, and I am the Operations Director here at Catalyst Church. And my job is to try and make sure that everything behind the scenes runs smoothly so that you have a nice service every Sunday.
Hi, my name is Courtney, and I help Joel with all things worship. It's my job to make sure that everything is set for Sunday mornings.
Hey everyone, I'm Cici. I'm the musical director here at Catalyst, and my job is to guide the singers and the band to make sure that the music we play helps everyone worship God with their whole heart.
Hi, I'm Hillary. I help our vocalists grow their voices and hearts for worship. My job is to equip and support them so that they can sing with skill and passion.
I'm Dana, the production director. I lead the team that runs the cameras, lights, and sound. Just like we focus the camera so you can see clearly, we help you focus on Jesus.
Hi, I'm Christa. I help train and guide our tech team. I teach people how to use all the buttons, screens, and soundboards so that everything works great.
Together with their teams, these leaders help make Sunday mornings at Catalyst happen. From the stage to the sound booth, they create space for all of us to worship. But did you know worship isn't something new? It's always been a part of God's story. Long before church buildings, bands, or soundboards, there was David, a true worship leader. Let's take a look at how worship was a part of his life and how his story helps us understand what it really means to worship. Before he was king, David was just a shepherd boy. He spent his days caring for sheep and his nights under the stars, playing his harp and singing to God. Even when no one was around, David led worship. He showed us that worship just needs a willing heart. Later, as king, David kept worship at the very center of everything he did. He wrote songs, many of which we now call psalms, to praise God, cry out in hard times, and celebrate his goodness. Some of those very words are still used in worship songs today. Even as a leader, David never stopped being a worshiper. And when the Ark of the Covenant, the symbol of God's presence, returned to the city, David couldn't contain his joy. He didn't just sing about God, he danced for him, right there in the streets, full of celebration. Some people thought he looked silly, but David didn't care what others thought. His worship was for God. He worshiped with everything he had, and that's what made him a true worship leader. When we gather for worship now, it looks a lot different than it did in David's time. We have music that moves us, voices that lead us, and lights and sound that help us focus. And all of it matters. God can use every chord, every lyric, and every light cue to help us experience His presence in a real way. And even though they're not always visible, the team behind the scenes plays a huge role too. Their worship looks different, but it's just as powerful, because true worship is when everyone brings their part with a heart for God, just like David. 1 Corinthians 12:12 says, "For the body is one and has many parts, and all the many parts of that one body are one body, so also is Christ." This means that the church is like a body, many parts, all working together as one. At Catalyst Church, we believe every person brings something unique. Every role matters. And when we all bring our gifts and serve together, that's when worship comes alive. That's when the church comes alive. And you, yes you, help make it come alive. Next time on This is Catalyst, we'll meet the amazing teams that keep our space clean, our buildings functioning, and our hearts full.